We have a quorum. We have a quorum, right? Tamiko and / or Mary Jo.
I'm sorry, I did not unmute myself. Yes, you have a quorum.
Okay, good. Okay. I call this meeting of the Youth Commission of the City of South San Francisco to order on the 12th of September, 2022. Can we have a roll call, please?
Sure thing. Chairperson Missy,
Present.
Vice Chairperson Adriana,
Here.
Secretary Jimenez,
Here.
Commissioner Avila.
Oh, Sam is in a different time zone and has class, so they cannot make it.
Thank you. Commissioner Kamal. Commissioner Cyrus. Commissioner Hailu.
Present.
Thank you. Commissioner Ho.
Here.
Commissioner Hua.
Here.
Commissioner Ibasan. Commissioner Lee. Commissioner Leong.
Here.
Thank you. Commissioner Mariano.
Present.
Commissioner Giancarlo Ray. Commissioner Monique Ray. Commissioner Sui.
Here.
And Commissioner Yoshida.
Here.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Agenda review. Is there any changes to the agenda? Okay. Approval of minutes. Does anyone have any issues with the minutes from last meeting? If there aren't, is there a motion to approve the minutes from the last meeting?
I motion to approve the minutes.
I second the motion.
Okay, the minutes have been approved. So next item, so because it's in the ordinance that established the commission, it says on the first meeting of the school year, we will elect the vice chair and the chair. And when Aaron and I were elected in like January, December, it was like a half-term thing until now. So we're doing that. How do we go about this, Tamiko? Like, do you begin sharing the meeting and then like we vote, or?
Yeah, so we can go in whichever order. I can say, is anyone open to nominations for chairperson? Someone would nominate and then we'd vote. And then once that's over, I go with someone like to nominate for vice chair, and then same jizz. And then it's a roll call vote each time.
Okay.
So if there are no questions, I will go ahead and open the chair of vice. Well, we'll start with chair. For chairperson of the South San Francisco Youth Commission for the year of 2023, we are accepting nominations. Would anyone like to make a nomination at this time?
I'd like to make a nomination. I'd like to nominate Ethan.
Are there any other nominations?
Can I second that nomination?
You certainly can.
I second that nomination.
Okay, give it another moment if anyone else wants to nominate. Hearing none, we will go ahead and do a roll call vote. We'll go backwards. Commissioner Yoshida.
Sorry, I'm eating dinner right now and I'm distracted.
We are voting on the nomination of Ethan Mizzi to be chair for the 2023 Youth Commission.
Do I say yes if I support it? Yes.
Yes, thank you. Commissioner Sui?
Yes.
Commissioner Monique Ray? Commissioner Giancarlo Ray? Commissioner Mariano,
Yes.
Commissioner Leong,
Yes.
Commissioner Lee, Commissioner Ibasan, Commissioner Hua,
Yes.
Commissioner Ho,
Yes.
Commissioner Hailu,
Yes.
Commissioner Cyrus, Commissioner Kamal, Commissioner Avila, Commissioner Jimenez,
Yes.
Commissioner Adriano,
Yes.
Commissioner Mizzy.
Why not? Sure.
Okay, then your new chairperson or same chairperson would be Ethan Mizzy. Moving on to vice chair. Would someone like to make a nomination?
I'd like to make a nomination.
Please do.
Can I make another one?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I'd like to nominate Melissa.
Wonderful. Any other nominations? Is there a second for this nomination? Not really sure if that's necessary.
I second it.
Excellent. And last call for another nomination for the position of vice chair. Hearing none, we'll do another roll call vote. Chairperson Mizzy,
Aye.
Commissioner Adriano,
Yes.
Commissioner Jimenez,
Yes.
Commissioner Avila, Commissioner Kamal, Commissioner Cyrus, Commissioner Hailu,
Yes.
Commissioner Ho,
Yes.
Commissioner Hua,
Yes.
Commissioner Ibasan, Commissioner Lee, Commissioner Leong,
Yes.
Commissioner Mariano, Commissioner Giancarlo Ray, Commissioner Monique
Yes.
Ray, Commissioner Sui,
Yes.
Commissioner Yoshida.
Yes.
We now have your vice chairperson. And now we will go on for the position of secretary. Is there a nomination?
I would like to nominate Ingrid if Ingrid accepts.
I would like to second that. I was about to say it, but you beat me to it, Ethan.
Is there a second? Not necessary, but is there a second?
I think Danielle already seconded it, but I
Right.
will third it as
Okay,
well.
great. We're going to a roll call vote. Oh, there we go. Okay. Commissioner, or sorry, Chairperson Mizzy,
Aye.
Vice Chair. Oh, no, not Vice Chair anymore. Let's go backwards. Commissioner Yoshida,
Yes.
Commissioner Sui,
Yes.
Commissioner Mariano,
Yes.
Commissioner Leong,
Yes.
Commissioner Lee, Commissioner Ibasan, Commissioner Hua. Oh,
Yes.
Vice Chairperson Hua. Commissioner Ho,
Yes.
Commissioner Hailu,
Yes.
Commissioner Cyrus, Commissioner Kamal, Commissioner Avila, and then Commissioner Jimenez.
Yes.
Okay. So we have our chairperson, Mizzy, vice chair, Hua, and then secretary Jimenez.
Sounds good. Aaron, these angles you're giving us are hilarious.
What? My headphones do not connect to my computer, so I have to call from my phone.
All right. Okay, so we have elected chair, vice chair, and secretary. On to, what is that, 6, public comment. I will open the public comment period, though I do not see any members of the public present, and I do not believe we received any written correspondence. So I will close the public comment session. Roman numeral 7, approval of the Youth Commission bylaws.
I can share my screen, or if you want to, Ethan, it's up to you.
I can share. I have it pulled up anyways. How do I do that? Share screen. Host. It's disabled.
Yes, let me try that again. How about,
Now it does.
there you go.
Oh. There we go.
There you
Okay. Where did it go? Here we go. Okay. Do we need to read this, or it was in the packet? Everyone read it, hopefully, because you're all good commissioners. And we also went through this last meeting. Does anyone have any questions or comments? I can't see your hands, so just speak if you do. I will say the only comment I have is that it does say we can amend it. So I think regularly, I think like once a year, the commission should look at it and be like, should we change it? But we don't need to do that right now since we're adopting it. If no one has any questions or comments, I will entertain a motion to approve our bylaws. Is there a motion to approve the bylaws if there are no questions or comments?
I make a
I'll
motion
to.
to.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa.
sorry.
I
Don't-
think we have a
don't
motion and
all-
a second then.
Oh,
That was a motion and a second.
okay, good. Okay, roll call vote for the approval of the bylaws.
Sure thing. Chairperson Missy.
Aye.
Vice Chairperson Hua.
Aye.
Secretary Jimenez.
Yes.
And then Commissioner Adriano.
Yeah.
Commissioner Avila. Commissioner Kamal. Commissioner Cyrus. Commissioner Hailu.
Yes.
Commissioner Ho. Commissioner
Yes. Sorry.
Ibasan. Commissioner Lee. Commissioner Leong.
Yes.
Commissioner Mariano. Commissioner Sui.
Yes.
Commissioner Yoshida.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Now we have bylaws. Like 10 meetings in, but we did it. I'm proud of us. Roman numeral 8, the debrief on the youth town hall. I'm gonna stop sharing for a bit. So who went? Most of you, I think you were all there, except for I think Dakai.
Yeah, I had RSVP'd and sent my questions, everything, but I couldn't come last minute. So I think it was just me.
It's okay. Oh yeah, and Megan. Thoughts about it?
Oh, sorry, I'm not raising my hand. I honestly thought it went really well. I think it was like such a good event to start off with and I was really surprised by like the people that attended because they were asking a lot of questions that pertain to like the school district. And like, for me, I took that as like a lot of people in the school district, like the students, they do have like really good questions to ask these officials. And like, I don't know, I could say that a little bit more people could have attended, but overall, I think it was a good opportunity to get our name out there in the school district. And like, I don't know, I honestly felt really excited after the event because like, even though like turnout wasn't really like, it was good, but like it could have been better. I don't know, it felt really good to host an event that we could say is ours. And like, I know like a lot of planning went into this on your end, Ethan, but, and like all of us, we put like a lot of work into it. So I felt really good about it.
I'm gonna add on to that. I wish the attendance was like a little bit more. It was a lot more South City students than I thought it would be, because I thought it would be mainly El Camino because we did a lot of advertisement there. And yeah, I think it was good that like the questions, like a lot of questions that were asked were like for the superintendent. And I mean, there's some like weird, I wouldn't say like weird questions, but like a little bit like off-putting questions, but that I
What do
don't
you
know,
think were the off-putting questions?
I forgot which question it was, but it was like, why is there more like policing in downtown San Francisco? It was, I don't really remember, but
I think it was asking why there are a lot of police downtown.
yeah. But yeah. But I feel like that was sort of like, I feel like we also sort of saw that coming, I feel like, having those uncomfortable questions. And that's it. I also think maybe next time having sort of like it being like a middle point between the two schools would probably make it better, because I know like El Camino students, like they don't want to go all the way there, because I asked people and they're like, no, we're not going all the way there. And I was like, oh, okay.
Well, hopefully, because I think it's 12 months. I don't know why he didn't say a year, but I think the new building will be done hopefully within a year and we can do it there. But if not, I'm sure we can find an alternative venue. Any other thoughts?
Oh, this is just another idea. I think like having, it was really good to have like a platform from like these people from like all different levels of government. And I could see the benefits to that, but like I could see how it's also really beneficial to have one where it's just school district. And yeah, just like an idea to have for an event we could have like sometime in the future, to have like some sort of town hall where it's like mostly like the school board and Dr. Moore, which sounds like a school board meeting, but like we could bring the school board meeting to the students, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I thought, I think Danielle said it nicely. I think there could have been better attendance. But you know, the day of, I was like very disappointed because I was like, oh fuck, only like, it was probably like 30 people came. But like the city manager said something to me. He was like, what's important isn't how many people who came to the event, it's that you had the event and people came. And like people did come, and like despite the fact that we didn't have that many people, like there were a lot of questions and a lot of like good hard questions that like I didn't really expect. And I do agree with Aaron that there was a lot of not concern, but a lot of interest in the school district and like the schools themselves, given that like they're going there. Aaron, do you have something?
No, honestly, I don't think we should be too hard on ourselves about like an attendance for like the first event, because also like it was just a lot of things we didn't know, like because we were just really picking a date out of thin air, and it's like, okay, this date works, but we really didn't think about, oh, like the football games, and like it was like a really bad day for us to host an event that day because it was like the first like football game of the season that was.
And the next day
that
was
day.
South City's senior sunrise too.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is like maybe it's like now we know like the questions to ask, like, and I think like I don't know, we should like we know what we should be cognizant of like for like future events we host.
Oh my God, wait, I just remembered. I got John Baker. Oh my God, I'm so close to the camera to say, wait.
Was it really loud though? Let me get closer. South San Francisco Youth Commission slaves. Real.
So yeah, we got that at least, so.
Thank you, Danielle. That was very entertaining. Sorry, I had to run and get a pen. My little pencil pouch is downstairs. Tamiko.
This is more of a comment. I'm just gonna put this link in the chat. The commission was mentioned by the journal,
Oh,
and it said that it was organized by the youth commission. So some props to you guys there. Just want to say proud moment.
school district officials look to inspire. Oh, I did not know this. Oh my gosh.
Yes, they reached out shortly after the event to ask me for the recording. So
Nice. Okay, that's cool, actually. I'm gonna read that later. Yeah, I definitely think this was a really good first event for us. And I think we should do it next year, even if the city does Youth and Government Day, which it hopefully will. And I think if we just plan the date like further ahead of time, that's like the big thing. Because like we didn't know that there was a football game and like the other thing, and the South City location might have been a deterrent, but honestly, I think it was more so the other events. But if it was at the municipal building or something, who knows? Maybe we would have had more people. I don't know. But I think it was a really good event. And like, I don't know, I thought it was good. But I think looking into something in the future for maybe just school district or just city might be an option as well. Does anyone have any other thoughts on the event, or like things they like, things that could have been better?
I could actually see like it benefiting from like picking a smaller space, maybe, like, because it felt like the South City auditorium was like too big. Like even if more people attended, it still felt very strange because like it extends so far back, and like at least with Little Theater in El Camino, like it's very small, but it could like hold a couple people. So, and like because you have people sitting all the way at the back for some reason, and then like people up close. So, and then it's like so high, like we're so high and they're so low. So like I don't know. That's more of like it makes sense if you're hosting like an event with like a really big speaker. Like it worked really well with Jackie Spear because like a lot of people attended that night. But like I don't know, even with like a medium-sized attendance, I think a smaller space would be nicer.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Little Theater would have been a more appropriate venue for this, but that we only know that for the benefit of hindsight.
Ethan.
No, talk.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say like sort of the same thing, but like not really. But I was gonna say that maybe we should do it like take it to like El Camino, like do them separately, and you can bring like Altaloma students down to El Camino, and then you can bring it like to South City High and make it like a rally situation thing, maybe during school. I don't know, but I was thinking yeah, like a smaller, because I was sitting like all the way in the back because I got there late, and it felt like very weird. But yeah, that's my little
Yeah. And perhaps next year, once we have a new Congress member, we can work with their office to arrange a thing at South City High, because that auditorium will have a lot of people and that would be of interest given that they would be new.
We should get to him early, like email him now, because like I feel like
we do not know who will win.
He will win, so we email him.
I mean, you can look at the polls and infer who will win, but you know, hard to. Yeah. So, Aaron, just talk.
Okay, sorry. I feel like I'm talking. I'm just going over. Okay, but like, I feel like this hosting this event also like gave me like a lot of like I guess inspiration as to like what direction I feel like the youth commission should go in this coming year. Like it made me realize that I feel like we really need to like crank up our like presence in the schools, because I feel like we've been talking about like I don't know, just like making our name known within the school district, and I feel like we've been kind of we haven't really been doing that. Like, I don't know. I just feel like we need to get our name out there. So like we could start like getting public comment from like students. And I feel like, yeah, that should be, I don't know, in my opinion, I feel like that should be one of the priorities coming into this year. I
Yeah,
mean, this new term.
I'm sure others are. I know Jasmine, I've heard from teachers that Jasmine always plugs the youth commission at school, which I'm very thankful for. But yeah, I think there are ways we can do that to get more interest from the youth. But like, frankly, I don't expect that many high schoolers would like to come to public meetings. I think once we're in person, that might change because we can like have snacks or something and it's more personable. But for now, I don't know. Yeah, I think this was a really good event, like for a first event. And I yeah, it showed us like what works, what like we can work on. But I think it was good. I'm satisfied with how it went. Okay. Does anyone have anything else to say before we move on? Okay. I will begin sharing screens again. Roman numeral 9 is the report to the City Council on the Youth Commission activities for the fiscal year 2021 to 2022. So in the ordinance thingy, it says that like once every fiscal year beginning end of last fiscal year, I don't know when fiscal years end, but it was recently. And we have to do a report to the City Council on what we've done. This is out of date now, but if Aaron would like to present, they still can, I guess. And I haven't shared this with Tamiko or Mary Jo yet, because Aaron and I literally, were we at the library or something?
Yeah, so yeah, so it's done pretty much. We were working on it at the library. Tamika, I think we just need you or Mary Jo to just send us the photos because I think that's the one thing that's missing from it. And like we wanted to like include photos of the youth commission meetings. So like I don't know if you have any like screenshots from like our Zoom meetings or like any meetings from like I guess like our little get together like a couple months ago.
Your get together, I was not able to attend. I don't know if Mary Jo has them. I emailed, or Mary Jo emailed you guys the pictures from the event, so hopefully you guys can use that. Monique was so kind. She shared with me a folder with some of your older pictures, and I can share that with you guys. And then as for your commission Zoom meetings, what I did was I went back to the recordings and I took screenshots on YouTube.
Thank you. No, but yeah. Ethan, do you want to like kind of scroll through it?
Yes. Okay. So Aaron did all the formatting because they do that. We went to the San Francisco library and we were in this like glass box thing for a few hours doing it. It was so weird. So that's the first page. Second page is why we are why we are presenting, and this is just quoting the like Muni code, the thing saying what we have to do, our work so far. So we're going to cover the goals, activities, and achievements. Our goals, this is what Aaron and I kind of distilled, but like if you think we should change this to something else, let us know. To provide city staff and the city council on a youth perspective, encourage the professional development of the youth commissioners, and start a legacy that will last. The commission's activities, we held 9 public meetings since November 2021, provided input on the bicycle pedestrian master plan, childcare, Orange Memorial Park, Centennial Way, master plans, the 2040 general plan, and the youth summer internship. And we heard presentations from PCE and the South City Education Foundation. Our achievements, we held a youth town hall on September 2nd. We worked with staff from the library to plan and organize the South San Francisco Youth Poet in Residence program. That's something I wanted to say about the last item. I feel like we should have had Chloe the poet say something during the actual thing, because it was kind of weird that she did it after everyone all left, but it was fine because her poetry was still pretty cool. But I wish more people heard it. We passed a resolution opposing the 101 expansion thing. That was so long ago. What's next? What we would like to do in the coming year, and this is all like, we can change this. This is just what Erin and I thought of. Work with and collaborate with other youth commissions and youth advisory bodies in the Bay Area, hold another youth town hall, pass more legislation, and to better advise and make recommendations to the city council. What we would like to see from the city this coming year, this should probably be in the former slide. Hold Youth in Government Day 2023 and have city staff proactively coming to the Youth Commission for input. And then thank you. What do we all think? Please speak, because I can't see your hands up.
So true, Ethan. I like it.
Very beautiful. 10 out of 10 stars.
9 out of 10?
No, 10.
Oh.
Not 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
You should share it with us.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Erin, can you do that actually? I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I'll send it. I'll share it.
What does staff think, since we're going to be like presenting this and you have more experience in that regard?
I have a couple of questions. Did we truly pass a resolution, or was it a recommendation to city council?
I think that's the same thing. We had it written.
Yes, I do remember it was written. I do remember it was on record. I just can't remember if we actually deemed it a resolution. That's something we need to check in with Rosa and or Sky about, I think, just to make sure that we're using the proper word. But I think it looks really pretty. I love how you guys organized it. Where do you think the pictures will go?
Maybe in between slides.
Yeah, there's a lot of white space in some of our slides, and I could like reduce the size of the font size. So we could just include it, or like Ethan said, we could just create new slides and add it there.
Okay, sounds good. And I love that you guys added a section for what you guys plan to do in the future. And then another input for your, what was it? The diagram with the 3 bubbles. Yes, start a legacy that will last. I love that. I'm wondering if you want to reword it to say something like, create a legacy that we pass on to the future generation of the South San Francisco youth, or something to that effect. Because what does last really mean? Question mark.
Wait, Tamika, what did you say? That sounded really good.
You know what? I forgot, guys.
Oh no, it's okay.
Watch the
I think I got
recording
I got the gist.
You have to read the minutes, Erin.
There you go. And then, I don't know, do you guys want to add your youth commission logo on it?
Yes. Is Nico left? We should get a new one before then. I will bug Mika about that.
Okay, I think it's good, huh?
Per year thing, I count there's 8 of us, which I think is a quorum.
There's 7, there's supposed to be, there's 17 seats, but with this,
Since there are some open seats right now, that does mean that our quorum, there's less
That's
people
right.
needed to make quorum.
Okay.
So
It's legally vague, my favorite thing. Okay, so we're fine.
yes.
And this is like not on a regularly scheduled day, so that's mostly excusable.
This looks great, guys.
Okay.
So
Um,
I need to enter this into Legislar, and then also to write down who's going to be speaking this day. So can I confirm that Chairperson Missy and Commissioner Adriano would like to present?
Yeah, and since
could I get the specific date?
Yes. This will be scheduled to go to council during their fourth Wednesday meeting, so this will be the 28th of September.
The 28th of September. And is it in person?
Right now, I think they're doing hybrid.
so we would be able to zoom in
Absolutely, I believe so.
Oh, okay. I could do it.
because I have a thing that night, but if I can zoom in, it's not an issue.
Okay, I will confirm with Rosa and let you both know.
Okay.
And then would I be able to get a copy of that?
Yes. When do you need this by? Like, I guess we can just share it with you right now, but
Oh yeah, if you
we're
could
gonna
share
add
with me.
pictures and stuff. Like, when does it have to be in? Like,
It needs to be fully, I can hold like a spot for it and then we don't have to actually put it in until the 19th.
okay, so we can do that. Okay. And okay, does anyone have anything else with that? Okay, moving on then. Items from staff.
Okay, I'm going to share my screen. I only have one item and it's really just to invite the Youth Commission. Oh, you're not seeing my full screen. There you go. To invite the Youth Commission to celebrate the Hispanic/Latinx Heritage Month. This is going to happen on Friday, September 16th. This will be outside of City Hall, right on the steps. We're going to have the Consul General of Mexico join us to give some words, as well as a special performance from Ballet Folklorico, which we all love. So I can email you guys this flyer afterwards. And that's all that I have.
Isn't the what is it, concert in the park this month?
Yes, that is happening September 24th.
Okay.
That is a Saturday.
And I talked to Sharon and she was like, yeah, you can join the Parks and Rec people or something at their little booth. But yeah, I encourage you all to go. I will be going.
Should we have a booth?
Sharon says the booths are already booked, but we can like kind of mooch off of the other city booths.
Also, when we get our logo like situated, can we get a banner? I think we need a banner, which sounds a little bit ridiculous, but I think we need a banner.
I don't think that's ridiculous. I think that is an appropriate usage of city funds.
Define banner. What size do you want this in?
Probably like something that like,
I think table length.
Yeah, like a table length kind of thing. Yeah.
Like a Costco fold out table length.
Once we get
I'm imagining something like with our seal on it. I really like how on the presentation that you created, Tamiko, how you kind of you used the logo that Nika made and then you kind of like gave it a blue border.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So like yeah, maybe we could do something like that and like just something that says like South San Francisco Youth Commission on the banner.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it'd be logo South San Francisco Youth Commission, and then did you want to put the Youth Commission email on it, or is that?
Oh, yeah.
Just way people can contact you or reach out. Just a suggestion.
Yeah, I mean,
once we get the logo, we should.
Yeah, once we get the logo, yeah.
Just make this an agenda item.
Okay.
And I will bug Nika about that because Nika said they can just make a few different versions and then we can just look at them and decide what's best.
Oh, I have a question. When do you guys plan? Do you guys want to like make a plan time so we can like meet like a little outing at Concert in the Park?
Concert in the Park. Yeah, that's a good idea. It's 11:30 to 5. I'd say like maybe noon ish we can meet and like I don't know. We can, since we can email about that since it's.
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna head towards the end. So if anyone's gonna be there, so we'll run into each other at some point. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably end up just staying for the whole thing, but I don't know. We'll see how that day is.
Who's performing for concert in the park?
Oh gosh, I was reading it. It's like some.
There's like a Pacific Mambo Orchestra.
Oh, Pacific Mambo Orchestra and the Rick James's Stone City Band. And then there will be like vendor booths and food and presumably other things.
Yes, this is news that's going to come out later, but there will also be a bike repair clinic. So it'll be a pop-up. So free bike repairs. If any of you are bikers, please bring your bicycles over and get that free repair.
I kind of got hit by a car last week, so I will do that.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm okay. No, my shoes are my right shoe is the only thing that got messed up. So I'm okay.
Okay.
I say kind of because it was like in a parking lot. They were slow. It's fine. Okay. So that's the only item from staff. Items from the commission. I have a few things. So there is an election on November 8th. There are 3 city council seats up, the city treasurer, city clerk seats are up, and there are 3 school board seats up, and those are just local things. There's also going to be 3 ballot measures for South City, technically 2 for the city, 1 for the school district, and then there's like county supervisor, state things, Congress, blah, blah, blah. But so I have had an email correspondence with the city clerk and with like the League of Women Voters, and they're trying to organize like a little mini debate type thingy. And I think the city clerk had a date for that. If I can find it. October 19th at the Municipal Services Building. She says that she has the date set on October 19th for an in-person candidate forum. So mark that day off your calendar, because as youth commissioners, you should go and like ask your elected officials or potential elected officials questions, because this is an important election. Beyond that, for the election, we should do a voter registry. Oh, Ingrid, sorry.
Can you email this us? Can you email this to us, please? Sorry.
Yes, yeah, I'm gonna ask her to see if there's gonna be a flyer, but I can, yes, I'm gonna write that down. And I think they're gonna publicize it too. Oh yeah. So I think we should do like at least 1 voter registration drive at each high school. Probably like mid-end October. And so I'll like bug somebody about that. Tamiko.
Thank you. One thing that I do want to let the commission know is that with this event and doing these types of things, you're more than welcome to promote them. I just want to caution everyone from promoting a particular candidate, but otherwise promotion alone is totally okay.
You as an individual can promote your candidate, but not as a commissioner.
Correct.
So like have like a little disclaimer if you're gonna post, like, these are my opinions.
Yes.
Yes, and I was just talking, because I was at the library earlier, I talked with Marty and Valerie, and a few years ago, Aaron and Dakai will remember this, maybe Melissa actually. They did a Donuts for Democracy thing. So if you went and you registered to vote, they gave you a free donut. And we did that with Supervisor Pine and Assemblymember Mullen. That was like 2018. And I mentioned that to them and they were like, yeah, that sounds cool. And so I will email them about that to see if that's a possibility. And if they get a date, I will let us know. But it'll be like October, so we can talk about it at our October meeting. That's really all I had. Does anyone have anything?
I just wanted to remind everyone that the Youth Commission has open seats, and so please share with friends and classmates that if they're considering of applying, please invite them to apply. Applications will be ending soon.
Yes, the applications are due tomorrow night at 5, I think. It might be 9, but due 5. Because I know that there are at least a few who are considering reapplying. Please do if you can. And if you have like a friend who wants to, please bug them to do it before tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Please.
Wait, can someone send me like the link
Yes.
for like
Ingrid, I do not think you were on the list of people who have to reapply. I think you're good for another year.
And Danielle, staff can send you the boards and commissions application as well as the information that's been posted on the website so that you can share it to your networks.
Yeah, and it's due tomorrow at 5.
When
yeah,
is the,
oh,
when
no,
is
you're
the final decision made? Like on who get like I genuinely forgot this, which is pretty bad. But like when did they like put people to the boards? Like, it's just like a rolling process.
They have not. The city council has not had a boards and commission appointment meeting for like a while. But when they do, once that agenda is posted, it's generally a special meeting. It was supposed, my understanding is it was supposed to be the end of this month, but it might be beginning of next month. But like they'll post that and it'll be like a meeting and we'll know who applied then. But yes, please. Yeah.
How does that impact like our planning for like I guess the year too? Like,
Oh, for us?
do we hold off until like we get the new people?
Hold off what? No.
And like planning for like the year too.
No. But like once we get new people, we'll probably have another like, here's the Brown Act thing. Here's a local government 101 type thing. But once we get new people, if hopefully we get new people, we can talk about that then. Yeah, I think that's it. Is the city doing any like spooky season things? Or do we know? Like, because I'd like to know like kind of now before like October begins.
I think Parks and Rec does have something on the calendar. I'm not sure as to what the particulars of the event is yet.
Okay.
I can look into that and send you more details.
Yes, if there's like a pumpkin carving thing, especially let us and me know.
Okay, will do.
I enjoy that. But I don't know, and it would be cool to have the youth commission have a presence there. Okay, so if there's nothing else, is there anything else from anyone? Nope. Okay, I will adjourn this meeting at 7:22 p.m. Have a nice rest.